point, McCullers has to throw him fastballs. Loud noise.
So you mentioned at some point he's got to throw him a fastball. He does this to Harper. It's good. Lightning strikes. 2-0 Phils.
You can just tell sometimes a great hitter is going to take a whip, but he sat all over that breaking ball.
Castellanos has had his hands full with McCullers on paper. And that ends the first. This play. Alec Bohm starts the second. Over Alvarez and gone! Bohm's first career postseason home run is the 1,000th. It's like helped. Same exact thing Harper did. Ball one on stop.
In this game much longer.
Stop fouls.
The more they see it, the better they can recognize that spin.
This, the Philly. Ball one and down to.
Went up there. What were you looking for?
I see he's been throwing a lot of singles.
Though. 2-1 McCullers. Marsh hits a fly to the wall. He can't get it. It's off the top. Let's see. Now it's got to clear the.
Another hanging breaking ball to establish that fastball is coming back to haunt.
For Brandon Marsh, it'll be his second. Citizens Bank Park. They've now hit 15 home runs.
Wizard of Oz in their clubhouse.
Ball on the field is confirmed. It's a home run.
It's one of the most impressive stretches, trends. But it's another thing to come out.
And it snowballs.
Within a blink of an eye, it's 2-0. And then it didn't.
Action in the pen. That's Hunter Brown.
And again, I mentioned the high slider, but he's getting under.
On a 2-2 pitch, Kyle Schwarber fouls it off. The pitching coach of the Astros, Josh Miller. The first, 2 in the second, all off home runs.
And give him a chance to work in and out.
For the Astros in the third, Martin Maldonado is ahead 3-0. The catcher trying to set the table for Altuve and company. On this 3-1, Maldonado takes strike 2.
You don't think the hitter's swinging, so you can kind of throw it right down the middle with no.
Go to 3-2. And now strike 3. And by Indeed, we help people get jobs.
And he painted the corner of his pitching. He loves glove side coming.
Here's his 1-0 to Altuve. That's a strike and it's 1-1. I mean, it
goes.
You're not going to be affected by that pitch clock. Next one in, buddy. To Suarez. Altuve has it. 2-out. How he is.
Well, I don't want, but this guy will glove.
2 up, 2 down. Jeremy Pena takes the ball. Pride in the way that he feels. Good swing and a miss here, and it's one. Don't tell my minor league manager. Bohm sticks with it and completes a 1-2-3. The last half of the third. That means Bryce Harper. Season and at times carried these Phillies. Hoskins leads off and takes a strike. They wouldn't have even qualified without that, and they wouldn't have won enough. There's no Phillies in the World Series.
Thompson though.
Good pitch there from McCullers. A changeup. Skechers footwear, stylish comfort for men, women, and kids. Joe Girardi was let go. Rob Thompson, elevated longest postseason drought of any team in the National League. Did not look this, and the quiet confidence has brewed from it. On to Real Muto.
Well, a lot of teams make good moves. Really, the level of
another strikeout and a change. 2 out.
These things show up.
For Bryce Harper in this postseason, he had been to the. He turned 30 between the division series and the championship.
Goes to work, right? I mean, he has pitch, and that kind of baits the pitcher into things that.
On a 1-1 pitch, Jose Altuve waiting in short right field, and Lance McCullers All exclusive on Fox, with the action beginning in March.
With the reserve judgment here.
That's right. Yeah, I wonder what you're going to be scouting. Strike one on your deck. 0-2. Game in the postseason. Broxton fires 0-2, and this is inside. Lately, and that is pitching out of the bullpen. And he said, look, the only difference
About it to get him without issues. And right, want to put these Astro hitters away as soon as you can.
3-2. And this is to the ball. It's so good there that by the end of June, he was their close in baseball. A strike on Alex Bregman. And so 0-2 on Bregman.
Been getting ahead of the Astros early and
1-2. 2-2. Kind of a first race to the bag, and Suarez finally gets there. You know, there are only 5 players left over.
by proving that they're a great team, and they've gotten to prevent that.
A strike on Kyle Tucker. Yeah, Lancis, but we knew if we kept winning, he would elect us. Marsh, dead sprint, gets there. Back hits in the second. And the offense. Back here in Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos coming to the plate, supporting those in his community. Him and his wife Courtney do so much. The fourth is 1-0 to Castellanos, gets a swing and a miss.
The McCullers are bonus innings for Dusty Baker. Gets close, or in the following games after this if they don't.
And one thing we've not talked about yet, John, is a great equalizer for the biggest gap in this series, which is
Houston had an advantage.
off of the mound to Jeremy Pena.
But guess what? That advantage ability at home to become this super team and World Series champs because they haven't lost at home.
Run in the postseason. Part of you go back to April 11th and he made throwing errors to center field. And an easy play for Chas McCormick. So booed, saying, I hate this place. Said, look, I said it. Do I mean it? No, I got a strike on Bryson Stott. That's something. Gurriel to end the inning. Back after made another $5 so far this postseason. There have been 80 in relief. Yuli Gurriel to start the fifth.
November 1st.
Happy birthday, Rachel. Strike one on field hit. Nothing. The knuckles to Gene Segura. And the first game of the post-7 score. And so it's a veteran bunt. One gone in the fifth. Here's David Hensley.
Curveball.
Ahead 0-2 again.
They haven't exactly been rockets. So
Got him. Slow it.
there's a lot of guys in the Houston Astros baseball, but it effectively works because it has the
Little package. Fastball for a strike on McCormick. But with a good arm, they said let's give it a 4 2/3 scoreless innings. 0-2 on Chip.
pen up. It's a different game, and they're going to hold it.
1-2. Changeup taken. Available. Potentially game 7. Pitch is fouled.
But I'm out of the game, and he will. The other team's going to that guy.
Full count. Numbers for hitters are that of a all-star. The 3-2 comes home and misses for ball 4. His first. Phil's in front 4-0, and Ranger Suarez 4 2/3. No runs against him.
This first pitch, if it's in the zone, I would look for him to try and Harper had. You got to get your pitch. You can't just swing it.
For Ranger Suarez, and boy would he love to finish off 5. And some bullies ready down in the fires. Maldonado cracks one of these with 2 gone here in the 5th.
It looks to me like right 2 outs better if you're a pitch made in the inning, and the difference is they've got Altuve come down. Yeah, now you can make the case that you would bring it.
All right, so a key decision in this game right here. Rangers got a chance to change this game. Seeing Ranger Suarez for 2 on 2 out. Altuve bends back on ball 1. He's a 3-time batting champ. And Rhys Hoskins has it. Ranger Suarez reward. 5 scoreless innings for Ranger Suarez. Got some support from
the zone, and he got some big outs with 2 outs to
struck out his first out and fouls off the first pitch here.
If the pitch is in the location and it's not the one that you a knuckle curve that rolled in the zone on for those hits.
Softly, Bregman's got to hurry and does. What do you mean?
Because if you come out of if you start the game and it's boom, 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 or certainly there for hitters. They're always looking for different
series. Game 7 in 2017. 5 years
to see what's different.
For 2.
But see, that's a perfect example. He hit a homer off of a breaking ball, and he hung a changeup right. Thrown enough of them with confidence to get these Phillies hitters off the offside.
That makes it tough.
That is tough.
His face is one of them. Changeup, strike. Game for a home run. In the 4th. Back-to-back changeups.
When it's really, really good, you could almost.
But you make 30 starts to.
Or a changeup. Let's just say you can eliminate a changeup to have given away pitches.
Track is at the wall. Gone! Wow!
Well, that one right there is another changeup that looks like the hitters are not fooling. Good visit here to the mound, but thing on Lance McCullers one way or another.
And Hoskins. Strike 1.
I mean, I've told this how they were getting it.
1-2 on Hoskins.
And sometimes it doesn't even happen. But if you're paranoid and thinking it up, it becomes a glaring thing to the other side when they're at the plate.
Hoskins field! Wow! An explosion! His 6th of the postseason. A dream for the Phils. Here and a memory for him. 7-0, bottom of the.
We feel with the talent that we have and the depth.
Schwarber and Hoskins back-to-back. Homers 4 and
relievers that are going to be used now. Alvarado.
It's amazing that when the 7 runs. Ball 2 strikes on Real Muto. Good pitch. 2 out. Park in this postseason. 6 upper hit the first of the 5. A 2-run shot in the first. Oh, 2. Halloween humor lingering. Party going here. Swing and a miss. Stanek strikes out. The history of the World Series. And there's still a few. 5 home runs from 5 different players. 2, 3, and 4 for the Astros. Jeremy Pena pops up a buck. Tired 13 of the 14 hitters since.
Yeah, he's done a great job and just tremendous deception. And he's been.
Crowds at foul. It's 0-2. Rawlings Gold Glove Award winners. We got. That's a blind drive to lead off the 6th.
I'll tell you who's playing Gold Glove shorts dynamics once they let Didi go.
That was Yordan Alvarez. Thanos for the first out. And by Capital One. What's
for the usage of the bullpen for Philadelphia and Rob Thompson.
Strike by Bregman. Situation like this. Which is, let's pop up to 3rd and an easy play for Baum. 2 gone. Lefty on lefty. You've got a couple starters who are really good. A little bit of Eflin and Robertson. Not necessarily. 6th inning. Kyle Tucker takes a strike from Robertson.
In a World Series game.
Yeah.
That's
foul. Then we go down to Tommy.
One pitcher won a World Series game who was born in Venice, who taught him how to throw that sinker.
Years. This place on fire. 2. Fouled it off. Brogdon deals. Tucker down the left field line, foul. In place tomorrow night for the Astros. Another 1-2. Tucker stays alive again. 1 for 8 since. 1 tonight. Tucker goes down on a nasty changeup. The 2022 World Series on Fox. After the team split the 2 games in Houston. Nick Castellanos leads off and fouls off for Keaty's for 13 games as a starter during the regular season. That's military members and their families at Major League stadiums around the country. Officer Jessica Wisniewski-Hagen.
To say the least, they have 15 hits. But they've just made
7 runs on a night where they haven't had a at-bat.
I'm going to say that's a record. I don't think that's going to break. I think it's a strong limb.
I think you're probably right.
Ball inside.
3-0 on Bohm.
By the 5th inning. 5 innings.
Okay. Keep that in qualifiers. This is what they've done all postseason. Right on their average at 7 runs. There's still 17 of them. Well, get your game on at MLBshop.com. Foley, which is just a collection of all the best prospects the teams want. And he was there really impressing a lot of people. Big league quality at bat already. Down. Well, Segura comes back, and Stott's average is sitting at 1, but we believe in him. And from that point forward, fouls it off. For more on the rookie
career at UNLV and in the Arizona Fall League, which you rep in the umps.
Stays alive here. This is what we've seen. Quick. This time he's down swinging. Gene Segura. And how about Gene, who played 11 and playing with as much proud pitch? 90 feet for both.
You saw it's hard to get to a
1-1.
The Phillies got the right guy at the plate to make contact.
Let's drive in a couple. He chases 1-2. Hold on for a second. Yeah, it's hit so high, so you got to wait even longer before you get the answer. It is going right for the Phillies when 9 hitters, 2 for
Marsh, 2 for 2. We saw.
Started on. Now drifts back. Just shy of the track.